What's up, everybody? Welcome back for some more Vampire Survivors. Today we're going to be continuing on with the Moonspell adventure, and we're going to be playing Menya Moonspell, who we unlocked in the last one. Go ahead and jump in. We're going to stick 6 weapons. We're not going to go to the Planar Bazaar. We're going to move on from Shrine Valley to the Forbidden Peaks. To fight such formidable odds, Miang must search for her flea-bitten twin brother. Follow your nose through the twisting tunnels of the Forbidden Peaks to find the stinky wolfman, Sayudo. All right, here we go. Hyper's ticked on, nothing else ticked, no eggs, none of that. Go ahead and jump in. Right, she starts with 4 seasons. Okay. Not the best weapon to get initial kills with, but we can hopefully snag something else quick and easy. Ooh, the Night Sword's available on this stage. We could take that as a 7th weapon if we want to fill up our bar first. Let's start getting some other weapons and then we can think about that. All right, we didn't go Glass Fandango last time, so let's do it. And let's use Mirage Robe this time as well. Get a little freezing into the build. I never play with eggs. It can make things too easy. Yeah, I generally don't either. I think we played with eggs a tiny bit here on the channel. I did back when I played the game on mobile for the first time. I got pretty into farming eggs on Trouser, and I had like tens of thousands of eggs on him. And that was a good time. Let's not go Summon Knight this time. We could stick with Silverwind again, though. But I just don't really find it, yeah, I guess necessary unless the character needs it. It can be fun. Oh, shit. Try again. Nobody talk about that run. It didn't happen. We're all good. Just a test run. But yeah, they just, I don't know. They kind of don't feel necessary for me except like an end game make number go up thing. But that mostly becomes like an AFK farming sort of deal, which could be fun, I think, from almost like an idle game standpoint. But not necessarily for like an actively playing the game like we've been doing so far. Night Sword we can get off the stage, so let's not grab it yet. That may be foolish, but try. All right. Hey, thank you for the bits, Agamemnon, for the message effect. Another great term that is an embryonic precursor in the development of the genitals is the gubernaculum. That is a good one. Gubernaculum. The gubernaculum? The goofy gubernaculum? All right, Mirage Robe. Not the best weapon, but we're going to try to make it work this time. Not my favorite weapon, at least I should say. Ega with the Twitch trick. He knows what he's doing. All right, I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of scared just because of how much we got fucking owned last time. Better after the evolution. Fair. I've just never been a big fan. It's also certainly better with Arcanas. Ooh, a little duration would actually go kind of crazy this time if we survive, which we won't. Okay, let's go again. Menya, we've got this. We've got this. I'm not going to buy anything from the guy. We're not giving in. We could also walk and get the Night Sword, but at that point, we may as well just grab it out of the shop, too. But gubernaculum is one of the YouTube tags for searching when you publish the video of this and see if it helps your discovery on YouTube. Yeah, that'll certainly do it. That'll draw people interested in the content. That's actually a funny thing that I consider when I'm putting the hashtags for like shorts. Because I'll put up a short, like for instance, I've cut up one I'll probably be posting next week, is I made a short out of the goldfish rant the other day. And that has nothing to do with the game that's being played at all, but I generally will still put like, you know, hashtag Bloodborne on it, and I don't know if that's the right thing to do, straight up. No idea. But it's what I've been doing, and it's kind of been working. Like maybe I should just put hashtag goldfish instead, I don't know. Sometimes I'm talking about the game, but certainly not fucking always. All right, we didn't mess with Bocce at all. And we could drive its damage up by taking no curse. Let's do it. Now we got balls out the wazoo. It's actually giving us a little bit of garlic, which is kind of nice. Ooh, red gem. Yes, please. All right, and we said we were going to go for, yeah, frozen enemies and stuff. So let's go Fandango first. Used to be the meta play back in the early days of YouTube to put Pamela Anderson as one of your tags when publishing a video to boost search discoveries. That's hilarious. I will say now, the tags, I've seen some, like, differing opinions on whether or not they're worth using really at all. A lot of people seem to say that they don't do really anything at this point, but for most of my videos, I still have them on there just because why not? It doesn't hurt, you know? All right, now we're feeling okay. We're at 2 minutes and we're like killing the stuff. Me wings? Oh, wings. Does Mirage Robe evolve with Attract Orb? Something in the lizard brain is telling me that's what it is. I know we could check the Grimoire, but if anybody knows, let me know. Look, I like duration, but let's just stick weapons for now. Hey, Aga, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Gubernaculum. Oh, yes, dude, there's someone with that name. That's amazing. That person knows. I was not expecting that Twitch account to exist. Yes, Attractor. Okay, very nice. Very nice. Do we care to evolve the 4 seasons? I'm not going to take Candelabrador yet. It could be good. You love 108 Bocce, one of the better defensive weapons. All right, this is a thing when I forget what the conditions are, but we've done some shit. She goes into like mega mode for a bit. That's so rad that Twitch account exists. And thank you again for the gifted sub, man. Appreciate it. Something about the word gubernaculum. It sounds to me like somebody was trying to make a joke out of like a goon vernacular. You know? A gooner's vernacular is like the tome of gubernaculum. You know, there's something there. Condition is enough kills. Right. There's something there. There's someone funnier than me could come up with a good joke out of that. Attract Orb all day for the Mirage Robe. More bocce, I think, for now. The bocce actually does feel like it's doing work. I seem to remember, I think McCoy Oni starts with this weapon, right? And I seem to remember having like a hard time getting him off the ground. Like, this was a long time ago now. Months ago. Using the 108 bocce, and that's tainted my opinion of it, but I feel like it's doing work right now. Focus Class Fandango, actually? Or something from politics, the gubernatorial or something like that. That's true, too. That also works. The word of wonders. All right. And then let's pop over here. Let's still stay no summon night this time. Just because it fills the screen so much. All right, let's see. I could live with some cross, but I think just empty tome for now is actually okay. Focus up our stuff a little bit. I'm liking this track too. I've probably heard it before, but it's been a while at least. I don't recognize it very much. Holy hell. It's all powerful right now because that weapon is stronger with Orologians, so when we get the big time freeze, it empowers the weapon, which is nice. And we can make the bocce stronger by getting Clover. So let's do that. And then, yeah, that probably means that Cross does have a place in the build anyways. And then we can take Night Sword as our 7th weapon. We could also take Candelabrador off the stage as well. We can evolve the 4 seasons, just we shouldn't do so through the shop. Yeah, let's just go Morbachi for now. Oh, these guys are a test, though. The tanky tornadoes. I hope they do put out an adventure for Ode to Castlevania. My gut tells me that they won't, but I think it'd be dope if they did. I really like the model of the adventures. Oh, fucking tits. All right, it's only 5 minutes. That's not enough. We gotta go again. Buckle up, everybody. Or buckle in, I mean. I thought we were doing okay that time. I really did. There we go. This weapon's so hard to aim because, yeah, it's firing at the 4 corners of those, like, separate... There we go. The separate chunks, but it's just hard to get good, clean hits. We're gonna keep... Stealing hard sounds really nice, doesn't it? Let's stick to our guns one more time and see if we can at least... Maybe we go wide as hell this time and just fill up on weapons so we can run up and get that Night Sword. Is it close? It doesn't look close. But we zoom out that it looks really close. So who's to say, you know? Mirage Robe, though, definitely not the most reliable second weapon. All right, let's go. I would love to see a little Song of Mana. Love to get Song of Mana in the mix again. Be productive today and get some shit done. Take care, guys. Hey, yeah, J2, thanks for popping in and thanks for the lurk. Appreciate you. Good luck with the productivity. Yikes. No, I was looking at the top left of the screen, honestly, at the enemies that were spawning. It's on me. These initial moments they're tight. Oh, also, we could power up. What am I doing? For DK? Let's revive. And then let's go. Got like some armor. Let's get a bunch of the cheap ones and just try to get as much stuff as we can. Except curse. Now go for a little more greed. Beautiful. Or growth, I meant. Just shy of that. That's okay. Actually, why did we get move speed over some other stuff? Hold on, I'm doing this again. Let's go revival. You want to go for the more expensive stuff first? Go both cooldown. What's another expensive one here? Armor's more expensive. Go for all 3 of those. And then pump some curse. Or some growth, I mean. Just do that. And then get some other basic good shit. Luck is good with what we're going to do. Full magnet. Full might. Max health area. Little recovery. More might. All right. I feel good about that. That's better. That's better this time. We didn't focus on like move speed. All right. Let's go back in and go again. So do you think you'll be playing more Avowed, or are you done with that game? Actually, funnily enough, I just earlier was showing it to Leah before the stream, and I like made a new character to like show her the start of the game. I made Sir Oatmeal this time, and I do really want to keep playing it. I'm not sure if I really have room for it like on the stream, but I'm certainly going to continue playing it off stream, if not on stream. It's something y'all want to see more of. Definitely, I'm not against stream anymore. It's just basically it's a big commitment to say like I'm going to play this whole open world action RPG, you know, amongst everything else we got going on, especially considering I am, you know, committed to Monster Hunter. All right, fuck it. You know what? Give me Cross. Because we're going to take the luck for sure. Are you considering checking Avowed out for yourself, Aga? I know you were a big proponent of Game Pass, so I imagine you have it as well. True, could be a game that you put in the polls when you can't decide what to play. Yeah, fair. We just do it every now and then and like pop in and see where the playthrough's at, that kind of thing. There's just too many games coming out. You know, part of me still wants to play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 as well. But I can only stream so many hours in a week, you know? What can you do? What can you do? Oh god, I'm gonna die. Being in the trees was not the way. Yeah, I did really have a lot of fun trying Avowed out. I thought it was a really promising start. I generally, personally, will fall off of big open world story-focused games. So I feel like it's likely the kind of game that I might not finish. But I was really enjoying the start, and the combat felt really good. I sort of, after yesterday, trying out, like, melee for the beginning and then switching to magic, I almost want to, like, respec my character back towards melee. But I sort of made the character with magic in mind, so I don't know. We'll think about it. All right. I like Song of Mana as well. We're feeling better, partially because of all the upgrades we have. All right. I'm knee-dip in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 at the moment, and there's Expedition 33 and Atomfall coming out soon on Game Pass, I think. So if I did, it would be beyond those two. It wasn't grabbing me TBH, so I'm in no rush to try it. Gotcha. What's Expedition 33 and Atomfall? I don't think I know either of those. Go more Tome for now. Tome is doing good work right now. We like a little Tome in the mix. We go, baby. And let's stick to weapons. So let's go four seasons, I guess. I do really like duration just for some of these weapons that we have and are gonna get. Fuck it, snag it. Yeah, it's always tough when big games come out near each other because, you know, you want to like be able to kind of commit and totally engulf yourself in a game, and it's hard if you're constantly switching over to other stuff, and so it's always a decision, and those games also don't go anywhere, you know? So like for me, for Avowed, if I end up putting it down and not really playing it for a while, doesn't mean I can't pick it up again later, because I did, my first impressions were really positive. That said, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna keep going with it off stream. I might continue the melee character I started today off stream, and then I'll save the wizard one I have for on stream, maybe. Could make like different decisions and stuff. I don't know. We'll see. All right, more Tome, actually. Maxed out Tome this early is pretty nice. All right. Let's go more 4 seasons at this point. Atomfall is looking awesome. It's set in the north of England, specifically an area called the Lake District in the 1960s. And it follows our nuclear disaster, our own nuclear disaster that we had, but makes it much more serious than it actually was, so that a part of the UK is quarantined, full of weird stuff, and you wake up in that area. You know what? Now that I hear the description, I feel like I have seen something on that game. I like can picture the art for it. That's cool. Is it like a first-person Fallout style adventure RPG, or is it like a straight-up, you know, action shooter? Sounds like maybe an RPG kind of thing. Don't take Candelabrador. We can get it off the stage. Bit of both. It's a first-person ARPG with guns. Gotcha. Stick to 4 seasons for now. We could get the evolution on that like pretty soon. All right, Glass Fandango we want. Get him, let's go. Player Obscure Expedition 33 is an upcoming turn-based RPG with real-time stuff that just looks jaw-dropping. Interesting, I'll have to check it out. Turn-based RPG with real-time stuff. That's interesting. Oh no, oh no. We have a revive now though, at least. We have 1 revive. Huge. Absolutely huge. Got us out of that horrible situation we put ourselves into. Still don't go Candelabrador for now. Stick to 4 seasons. We want to expand our weapons. Some rerolls would actually go crazy. We might want to invest in those soon with some of this money we're earning. Yeah, these guys, these tornadoes, are just so tanky. Move away a little bit. Let's go through some of these caves. All right, we're invincible. Here is that. Oh, this is actually, I recognize this exact cave from the Moonspell map. Just smack the hell out of this guy while we're invincible. We get like a silver chest and it's like a quintuple chest or something that could actually be kind of a fucking game changer. Alright. Its setting is a great descriptor. It's a dark fantasy Belle Epoque. Is that how you would pronounce that? Epoque? Devs are French, so it's genuine in that sense. That sounds cool. I mean, I love me some dark fantasy. Don't kill me! Dude, this is so rough. This is so rough. All right, that's another death. Things are looking a little dire here. Things are looking a little dire. We're not deterred. Or actually, hold on. Let's do some upgrades. We could almost finish Might. We could instead get... How much is a reroll? 1,200? All right, why don't you just give me... You could probably afford both of these for a move speed. Just go speed and duration here. It's fine. It's something. Try again. They're making us work for it, man. Go over this way. Is this also going to lead us to a cave? Probably. We haven't really been doing much exploring because we've been a little busy just losing. Come on. I'm always getting them in the wrong one of the 4 seasons things. Last Fandango. You know, it's a good, very aimable weapon, at least for the very beginning. It can help us farm. Candelabrador, then we have some synergy right out of the gate. All right. Some decent farm right now. You take the attract orb. So we might have to go back to the summon knight too. Been trying to swear off it for this one, but it hasn't been working out for us. More Mirage Robe. Belly Poke period. Epoch was France's golden age, the period in between the Napoleonic Wars and the First World War, where all sorts of prosperity, technological development, enlightenment, etc. Gotcha. That's interesting. And I imagine as such, there's a, a very influential time, lots of art around it and stuff. Probably recognizable aesthetics, the like. All right, and let's go more Glass Fandango right now. I actually like it quite a bit as far as sort of our main damage weapon. We're vibing with it for right now. Chicken, perfect. Spinach does well. Oh no, do not fucking banish spinach. Oh, using some banishes could actually be kind of nice. Get some shit we don't want out of the shop. I go this direction to the right a little bit. Probably just also takes us to the cave. Yeah, it all looks like that area from Moonspell. Pretty much ripped just straight out. But if we theoretically wanted to go for the Night Sword early, it seems like maybe this is the way we would do it. Indeed it is. So we at least know that. Still holding off on this Night Sword, man. We're trying to get 6 weapons first. Probably unwisely. It's what we're doing. Go more Glass Fandango here. Mortacio's actually stuck on that tree, which is sick as hell. Never mind, he broke free. We can get guys kind of stuck on the geometry here, though, huh? Alright. Not banished. Keep going 4 seasons, I guess. Finding an Orologian would also be really good to maybe buff us up. Not really getting what we want to see in the shop. Alright, we're still only level 11 too. Oh, nice. That's big. Maniac, I feel like we just can't. We just can't. Maybe, oh, nice, we got him. We got him, that's huge. Silver chest, please. Yes, it's a triple, let's go. Oh, that's big, that could enable this whole run. Also a bunch of money to spend on upgrades. All weapon levels, dude, that's huge. That's sick as fuck, for real. 4 seasons, let's go. All right, we're reinvigorated here, chat. We're good to go. More Glass Fandango. As our like focus damage weapon, we're about to hit that 5-minute point where the tough tornadoes are going to show up. I like Silver Wind, actually. We want to fill up on weapons anyways. I like Silver Wind because it's going to give us some healing, which I feel like we need badly, honestly. All right, we're kind of chilling for right now. Stick Glass Fandango. All right. I don't think we just go spinach here. Keep our damage up. Here's 5 minutes. It's about to happen. I feel like we're going to take a death. Show me the tornadoes. Oh, we're killing them, baby. We're killing them. That's big. We're passing the damage check. You love to see it. You love to see it. All right. And fuck it, let's get a little bocce on the team. And then we can go up and grab Night Sword, and we're like making progress. This is huge. Absolutely gigantic gaming, ladies and gentlemen. Kill everyone revive, sitting in the wings. We kill. Oh, shit, shit, shit. Holy hell, that heal was huge. Whatever heal we just got, we needed bad. All right. Stick to spinach. Night Sword. More heart stealing. It's retaliatory. Retaliatory. Okay, I believe in this run. I believe in it. Another level of Glass Fandango. Get out of this area. I guess we could take this way into the caves, maybe. I just don't know if it's going to put us against, like, some much more difficult enemies, maybe. Pomerola? All right, down this way. Actually feels pretty safe in here. I feel like there's not a lot of enemies spawning at all. Maybe even too few. All right. Get these little, like, lightning cats here. Nice. Another silver chest. Let's honestly save it for a second while we just own everything. See if we can maybe get a bunch of levels. Tome, you gotta take. You gotta take empty tome. One more levels of Song of Mana here. And I'm really looking for wings out of the passives. What else do we want? We could take Skullomaniac and banish it level 1 so that we can evolve Song of Mana. I actually kind of like that idea. We can take 10% Curse, I think. Oh shit, did I actually pick up the Night Sword before? I think I messed something up. I think we were supposed to get bocce or whatever, but it's fine. I'm actually going to focus on leveling Silver Wand. And we got the kill proc again, pretty quick. And let's banish Skullomaniac before we forget. Alright, there's our 8-minute boss. 4 Glass Fandango. There he goes. Actually, maybe not even a boss, just an enemy. Wings. Alright, that's 6. So now we can go get the Candelabrador in a minute. Focus Tome here. I guess we're not going to evolve the Night Sword this time, but we can get that later. All of a sudden, we're in quite a bit of danger, it feels like. Might just grab this silver chest now and move on. We picked up some chicken. In between the recording for this video and the next one, you should watch the trailers for Expedition 33. There's Bendy Eiffel Tower and Atomfall. Yeah, hell yeah, why not? We'll do that. All right, 4 seasons. Really close on Glass Fandango. I'd love to just be able to evolve it. It might require max wings. I guess we can learn the hard way. 4 seasons is also close. But we don't actually have area yet, so it's stuck for sure. Grab this luck, why not? Alright. Oh, I didn't mean whatever. It lets us move on. Get me out of here. And the candelabra door has another Mortaccio guarding it, so we'll be getting more silver chests. Things are a little dicey. Actually, I'm going to take spinach over the Four Seasons because we can't even evolve it yet anyways. These old ladies here are tough, man. They're beefy. All right, there's another silver chest. Hit on that one for now. Right, come on. Give me Tome instead of Four Seasons. I'm going to continue to disrespect Four Seasons. Oh, we got Mortaccios involved already? That's a bummer. There he goes. Not too bad at all, actually. All right, fucking fine. Take that. Go get this shit. Let's evolve our Four Seasons. What? Oh, it probably needs to be maxed. It probably needs to be maxed. This one probably does too, huh? Just get this and move on then. Fine. Right up here. More. Let's try to max this so that we can evolve the thing. Still gonna focus. Actually, no. Let's finish leveling wings. So we can at least evolve that weapon. And if not, we'll focus on doing this. We can evolve that other one. Definitely leveling fast now. I think we've done it. I think we've overcome the challenges here. I don't know why I went Mirage Robe there, but it's fine. There's wings, so we can now, this silver chest will be able to evolve either the Four Seasons or the wings. Not the wings, the Glass Fandango. It was Four Seasons. Okay. Not my plan, but it's fine. Who we got? Could be my wolfy brother, right? Sayuro Moonspell. He definitely starts with the Night Sword, right? I think so. I'm looking forward to Adamfall, especially as it's set in the north of England, and that's my part of the world. Let's go, buddy. I really wanted to visit England for a while. I did not go to England when I was traveling around in Europe in college because it was much more expensive. The conversion rate was much worse than the euro. Focus, silver wing, silver wand, wing, wind. I can read. So now we don't really have much else to get. Hey, what's up, Dashing Druid? Welcome in, bud. Now, let's evolve this. What in the good lord is this? Is this that game Yak was screwing with? This is Vampire Survivors. Yeah, I think Yak played this just a little the other day, I think. But yeah, this game is rad. We play a ton of Vampire Survivors around here. It's a roguelike bullet heaven game. Some people say reverse bullet hell. Some people just say survivor-like. But basically, all I'm doing is moving the character, and every time I collect enough of these little blue things, I level up, and I get to choose, like, more abilities that automatically fire, or more passive buffs. Like a totally different game, almost. Yeah, I'm deep in the game. We're in the adventures mode right now. So we're in deep skill gap. The dopamine generator. It is a dopamine generator. This is a sit back and let the dopamine flow kind of game. They're definitely, I like to kind of go out of my way to make it a little tougher than it needs to be sometimes, because I like putting the spice on it. But if you want, after like the initial kind of like first couple runs, you can just be maxing, relaxing, and killing everything on the fucking screen, dude. Game rules, Dirk, for real. All right, so many Night Sword levels. All right, we're absolutely crushing now. I feel like we're set. See that if you get popped, though, that would be a real buzzkill? Yeah, when you first start the game, it's a little tough. When you first start the game, it's a little tough, and then you'll pretty much overcome that. And if you want it to continue to be, like, actually difficult, you need to sort of, like, limit yourself a bit. Be like, I'm not using X or Y, or that sort of thing. But initially, it's tough. You die a lot at the very beginning before you get, like, meta upgrades and stuff. This run, actually, we died, like, 3 or 4 times trying to get this off the ground. And now I'm cooking. We've got a Evolved Song of Mana. How was, Jedi Fallen Order last night, Drew? I liked that game a lot when I played it back when it came out. I never played it again. But I enjoyed it quite a bit. I like Jedi Survivor as well. Got some, like, AAA isms that irk me a bit, but really the only complaint. All right, they blocked up a lot of this. Yeah, doing my thing with it, just playing it on max difficulty just so I don't feel the need to go back. It is, I didn't play the first one on max difficulty. I played the first one on probably just like regular or whatever. Jedi Survivor, my buddy and I were starting at the same time. And he was like, oh, let's do Grandmaster. And I was like, I don't know. And he was like, I'm going to do it. And I was like, all right, well, if you do it, I have to do it, you know? And so I played Jedi Survivor on Grandmaster, and I did it. I beat the game, but man, there were some parts that were straight fucking ass. Because they were... My thing, I've gone on this rant before, but difficulties in games often aren't really the most, like, well-balanced, effectively, where there's some stuff on Grandmaster that was just utter horseshit. You know, where if you play it on normal, it's designed much better and makes more sense. And again, I went through the whole thing, but it was sort of a wake-up call where it's like, man, maybe sometimes the hardest difficulty ain't it. You can tell the creator of this game used to work on slot machines, so if you do get popped, you can't help but get back to it. Yeah, this is a one more run kind of game. We're crushing out at this point. It says a lot that people would rather play Jedi Survivor these days over Outlaws. The Outlaws didn't do too well, huh? I didn't even... Ooh, the Evolved Mirage Robe. Projectiles move and confuse enemies. Right. This is actually a pretty cool one. I do remember this evolution now. It'd probably be good to just, like, sit still. Fallen Order's the same. Padawans wouldn't be getting smoked by John Stormtrooper. Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, and just when the numbers are all fucked with, it fucks with the design of some encounters, too, you know? It just... It gets in the way of some of the design intent, I think. And it does definitely make it more challenging, of course, yes. But I think just giving things more health or making you take more damage isn't always, like, the elegant way of increasing difficulty, you know? We're straight chilling now. Stuff can't even get on the screen, bro. Actually, never mind. They're approaching me. These anime dinosaurs? What are these guys? Yeah, what we're looking at now is, you know, later stage Vampire Survivors where you're just standing still and collecting the dopamine. Hands aren't even on the controller. I like this line of Mirage robes just walking out for me, assaulting enemies. But yeah, back on the point of Outlaws, I feel like that game, you know, this year, as I've gotten into streaming, I've also gotten way more into watching Twitch actively on the site. Whereas I've said a bunch of times before, I used to be like a YouTube VOD watcher, pretty much exclusively. And so now during the day, like when I'm working and stuff, I'll generally be working and lurking, I'll have people up and stuff. And I can see what people are streaming, and when a big game releases, you'll see that like a ton of people will be playing it. Like Kingdom Come came out and everybody was playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And then Avowed came out and everybody's playing that, you know? There's been a ton of Rivals recently because Marvel Rivals is really big. You can like, in your follow list on Twitch, I know this is not a revelation to everybody, but you can kind of just literally see in your circles how games are trending very easily. And Outlaws, I saw like 1 or 2 people streaming it like ever. I feel like it really did not generate a lot of interest even in like hardcore, you know, Star Wars fans. Because I've also found, for what it's worth, that the games you see people playing on Twitch are not as... they're not insanely directly tied to just general reception, you know? Or I feel like generally Dragon Age the Veilguard was pretty panned in terms of reception, but I saw tons of people streaming that. You know, it had a presence on the site. I feel like Outlaws was like nothing. Crazy. The one person I saw streaming it, though, did say they liked it, so... Alright, we're just chilling. Those statistics do matter, so good on you for paying attention to those metrics and avoiding it. Fair, yeah, I mean, part of it's not even me wanting to avoid the metrics, though I do think about that. Like, for what it's worth, this game, Vampire Survivors, is not the best for, like, driving Twitch engagement, you know? But I feel like it's better to be in a small game like Vampire Survivors than a super oversaturated one. But either way, yeah, it was a bad look for Outlaws. I do think it's a good judge of the health of an interest in... the health of, like, general interest in the game for how much people are streaming it and how much people are watching people stream it, you know? Veilguard had good gameplay, but it's game design choices that people were panning, and those two things got merged in people's consciousness. Yeah, you know, so we have it. Leah's a big Dragon Age fan, and she kind of fell off it too, but I started it off stream at one point. I just, like, played it a bit, and the intro, like, whole thing was fun, I thought. Wasn't perfect, but I thought it was fun. I was surprised to see that people hated the game so much further down, but it seemed like a lot of it, yeah, with design choices, and a lot of it was shitting on the writing as well, which I've seen, like, some videos on that, and I've seen some of the lines that they're talking about, and they are pretty fucking bad. It's more evolutions, even though we're chilling and we really don't need any additional power. Absolutely crushing it. These big burly men have nothing on us right now. Get out this way? No. There's certainly an element of pushing the message in the game, and that's what pissed off a lot of people. Yeah, I am aware of that. I didn't play the game enough to kind of see exactly what was meant by that, you know? Generally, I don't like... Effectively, I don't like to get too political in my content, and this skews towards that space. But at the same time, I'm comfortable saying that I generally disagree with kind of the gamer attitude of being very against, like, inclusiveness in games and stuff. I think sometimes it can feel contrived, but it also... I think the negative reaction often far outweighs the actual impact the thing has, effectively, you know? Like, it just doesn't really affect somebody if you can change your fucking pronouns in a game, shit like that, you know? Like, that's my general take on it. But, again, I haven't played the game thoroughly. I don't know how bad it actually got. I did see some examples of the writing being pretty heinously bad. And I think also one criticism I've seen of that was sort of separate from the kind of, like, you know, DEI woke side of things, and was more just that Dragon Age is traditionally a very dark, gritty series, or was in its first couple games, and has strewed more and more away from that. Just in that apparently the game is sort of very, like, lovey-dovey, you know? And I think that makes sense as a criticism separate from all those other issues, you know? But yeah, to take the example to something away from Dragon Age, like the sort of thing I think it's like, to me, my opinion, it's like, guys, come on, get the hell over it, is like after the reaction to the new Witcher game trailer where they showed Ciri and people were like, she is not hot enough, and made like the fan edits with like more makeup on and shit. And it's like, guys, touch fucking grass. That's, you know, it's just me. Fucking touch grass, bro. I agree in the sense you have your options in terms of identities when you make your character, etc., for sure, but there's no need to have Earth-related politics in the game that's a fantasy setting. That's fair. That's fair, although I think it's, you know, it's also fair to draw parallels to Earth-related politics in a fantasy setting with similar situations, you know, for what it's worth. I think I agree with the general sentiment that you're saying, but you can definitely work in, you know, similar themes and stuff to your game that get your point across in the fantasy setting. Alright. But yeah, I also, sort of to your point as well, I think that's one of the things that makes it a complicated subject is a lot of people are effectively just saying, keep politics out of my games, and then other people saying, well, it's not politics, it's just like, you know, human rights and life, which is a fair take as well, and it all just gets really muddled and really complicated. Which is exactly why usually I don't talk about this shit on the channel. And if there must be politics of any sort in a game, make sure it's integral and absolutely necessary to the game and the game's story. Don't just shove stuff down our throats for the sake of getting a message across. Yeah, that's fair. I think, unfortunately, the whole thing has devolved into sort of, you know, this, I don't know, reactionary sort of thing where people, all sorts of online discourse bleeds into development, which then causes like retaliatory shit and what, and it's just all, it's all a fucking mess. It's all a goddamn mess. The way they did it in Veilguard was very sloppy and heavy-handed. I believe you. I mean, I haven't played it, you know? I can't speak to it myself. All right, I would like to survive to 30 minutes with Menya, by the way. We haven't been talking Vampire Survivors in a minute, but we're 3 minutes away, and I feel the walls closing in on me. Oh. All right. Two minutes. We've got this. We've got this, baby. No, maybe not. Maybe not. And then, of course, we've had games recently that were just bad all around, a la Conquered. That's very true. Conquered's a funny example where, like, I found it... That's another good example where I found it annoying that people blamed the failure of that game on the, you know, woke design of the characters. Because it's like, no, it was just a bad video game. It's just a bad video game. Peak player count of 600-ish on Steam was hilarious. Yeah, bad marketing, bad video game. And you could say that part of the bad marketing was the fact that the characters weren't really appealing. But a lot of that goes beyond even sort of, again, the woke agenda that people claim the characters were designed by. They just didn't have good, like, color theory and stuff to them, like, straight up, you know? Yeah, it is. It's always nice to see a live service game like that just get stomped the fuck out of existence. But then at the same time, you know, many will fail like that. There'll be dozens of Conquereds, but as long as there continues every now and then to be a Marvel Rivals, like, they're all going to keep trying, you know. Because if a live service game works and is fun, it is. It's a cool thing, and it's incredibly profitable for the company. All right. Ten seconds, dude. We can do this. We can hit 30 minutes with Menya. That's another unlock, too. Conquer's problem was that the development started in 2018. The game fell to us from back then. Might have worked if we had not had Overwatch for several years. Yeah. All right. We made it over 30 minutes. That's one thing that I think Rivals did well. Is Rivals launched with so many heroes and maps and stuff that it felt immediately like comparable to Overwatch. You know, where weirdly I feel like Conquered had, I don't know the exact number, but it was definitely a much smaller roster and felt more of like a here are the bones, we're going to continue working on it, which doesn't work as well when you have this fully fleshed out, very popular competitor. Even if Overwatch's popularity is diminished or is waning, especially in like general gamer consciousness, there's still a lot of people playing it. Especially, I think people like this newest season now that they went back to 6v6. All right, the Godai Shuffle actually did a lot of the work there. 14.6 million damage. We got 3 unlocks. Nice, nice. Their map. Cool, cool. All right, let's take a look where we are now on progress. Man, I can't get over this splash. It's so rad. As much as I liked the like janky OG, as much as I like the janky OG background, like looking at this one, it's like, man, they could have done some more stuff over the years. All right, let's look. We got Hidden Cave, Frozen Lake, Tanuki Forest, and then probably one final. All right, he's not a badger, he's a Tanuki. We've gotten all of these already, so we just have like the story ones to get through. Basically just 4 more stages. Take a look at what there is, just out of curiosity. There's only 3 more stages. Oh, wait, no, it's 4. I can count. We haven't done Hidden Cave. Cool. Well, let's go ahead and call that video there. That one was a little tough to get off the ground, but we got there. We were feeling super strong in the end. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. If you did and you're watching here on Twitch, definitely stick around because we are going to keep going. But if you're watching after the fact on YouTube, please make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks, everybody.